Stand by for action.
Middle History 2392. Streaming live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Australian through and through. That's Oldham.
Check this out.
Because we have to.
It's not unusual to love sheep when there's a... Boom! Welcome aboard, everyone. Saturday morning in the United Kingdom, 9:30 a.m. All the makers, modelers, and miscreants that are in the chat and going to be watching worldwide, we are streaming to you from Rumble and YouTube in full glorious 1080p. Let's go!
Confined to a tiny spit of sand, unable to escape.
Morning, Scott. Hang on. I'll tell you what, let me just bring everybody in and then we shall begin. And then let me make Scott big. I have got the lubrication ready. Here we go. Let's make Scott big.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. Terry's the ringmaster today, so ring a Rosie.
Just to remind everyone, Scott is restreaming this to his channel as well. So if you don't like the adverts on mine, head over to Scott and make sure you subscribe and hit notifications while you're there.
Yeah.
How's Tasmania today, Scott?
Pretty warm. I've still got the aircon on. There you go. Anyway, just to show you my progress with the P47. I've been doing some decaling. Do that. As you can see, I've put the Indian head on the cowling, and that's still a bit fuzzy.
That's looking swish, though. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Where are we?
Are you going to feather the headdress a bit more?
Well, no, that's how it comes.
Think about it. Think about it.
I might point out here to you, Panther, that Terry's got the big tubey lube. Yeah.
Tubey lube.
Tubey lube.
I've got tubey lube.
That's what I've done with that. I've put the decals on the wing as well. Yes, there is a gap there because the pylon's meant to go there. And not that one. That one. What Panther was talking about the other night had the stars on both sides of the wing, but only one side on the top side of the wing.
Okay.
Okay. Don't know why they just did it that way.
God, that would do my nut in. Every time I look at the model, I'm thinking that should have the other one, the other star on the other side. It should have it. It should have it. My OCD would kick in big time.
Plus,
I think that was to prevent friendly fire.
If we've got any woke people watching, by the way, the Indian emblem on the nose was from the days before, well, from the days when people didn't give a shit about cultural appropriation. So if you're going to get wound up by it, this is the wrong stream for you.
oh well, yeah, well, it's just it's what they did on the flames. Plus the little white things on the tail there.
Is that decal or have you sprayed that?
I haven't. No, they're decals.
All right, very good.
I've got to do the underneath ones too, and then I might start putting something on the side. So
It's
that's
looking
where I
really
am.
well, though, Scott. Thank you, mate.
Very nice.
We will
All
come
right.
back to you during the show. Let's bring in the rest of the guests. Here we go.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Rhineland's a fine land once more. Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Watch out, Europe, we're going on tour.
Live from Scotland, it's Panzercat. Diddly. Good morning, Scotland. How you doing, Panzer?
Not bad, not bad. Today I shall be finishing the last few pieces of photo etch on the Rifle T55A, including adding in the horn cable, which goes in there from a little piece of copper wire, because I was working on that on Thursday evening stream, and then it broke off just towards the end because it hadn't grabbed enough. So, and once I've done what I need to do on that, if I can get it done, I might start opening up and taking a look at one of my birthday presents.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes, which is a full resin, no white metal, no PE resin kit of a Saracen armoured personnel carrier. Damn you, Airfix!
It's Russian tank you're on with, though. It seems to me you've enjoyed this a little bit more than other builds. People have been following this on my stream and other people's stream that Panzer kindly joins. Superb job again, Panzer, really is.
Thank you. Yes, it was. I enjoyed doing it. Well, this was one of the Patreon groups that I do. The one of the themes in one of the Patreon groups this year is Ryefield builds. This will be my second Ryefield build of the year. I did the T80 T82 last in January/February. I built this. I was on holiday last week, so I built this. Over the course of the week of doing live streams.
Well, Ryefield are definitely on my radar now, thanks to you. So,
but as I say, they're good kits. There are some issues with some of their kits, but for £40, I paid £40 for this. And in this kit, you get a working suspension, which I've had to glue in a fixed position because, like I said, I've never met a working suspension set that I haven't had to glue. You get individual working track links that actually move.
Yeah,
and you get all the goodies and details, and there's still a ton of parts left in the box of various options for other versions of the kit that they're probably going to release at a later date.
Yes,
so
brilliant.
It is the box is crammed full. Trust me.
Thank you, Panzer. We will come back to you during the show. Let's bring in the rest of the Saturday morning guests. Please remember, everyone, there are links to everybody's channel in the description to today's show. Please do us all a favour. Hit a few of those links and subscribe. It really does help us to keep going and get the word out there about plastic kit modelling. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy when the boat comes home. How's the boat going, mate?
Slow. I've only been at the bench once in the past week. And
I better explain to everyone, we haven't seen Paul for a while because he's been doing covering other people's shifts at work. I don't think I'll go into any further detail than that.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, so all I managed to do last Sunday, I think, maybe last weekend at some point, I don't know, was put the main colour on the Porsche body shell, which is that Porsche right there.
Oh, it's a Datsun.
It's a Datsun.
So that's all I managed to do in the past week.
You know the thing with white cars, when we bought our last car, I said to the missus, get anything you want, so long as it's not a bloody white car. Then I won't have to be washing it every day. What she do? She goes and gets a bloody white car.
White and black.
Yes, that was her way of getting out the shed to clean the car.
Yeah. So I've finally got the 2mm lettering now for... See that? Yeah, you can see that. That's to do the name on the back, on the stern of the trawler.
Oh, okay. Where'd you get them from?
Got them off eBay.
All right. Okay. Specifically for that kit, or just 2mm lettering?
Just 2mm lettering specifically to do this. It's about the smallest lettering I can get. The lettering that I've got on here is, I think that's 3mm on the bow, and then that's 5mm, I think, on there.
Awesome. It really is looking well, that, mate.
So yeah, once I get the name and everything on the back of that, then I can clear coat the hull, and then that's finished. I can start doing all the bits and pieces on the deck then. So today I'm just going to be working on the railings, cleaning them up.
I mean, you did say when you started this, it was a very basic kit. So things like railings, are they in the kit, or did you go aftermarket?
The railings are in the kit, but they are way oversized.
Right. Okay. Oh, it's not that bad, considering it's like plastic.
It is because you get a couple of figures. But when you put a figure next to the railing is actually the same size as the figure's head. So it's definitely not to scale.
I see what you mean now.
Can you call the figure Mr. Blob?
Thank you, Paul. We'll come back to you during the show, buddy.
No worries, mate.
Gentlemen, would you please welcome the one, the only, Graham Ball, everybody. It's my cheeky Cockney geezer. It's Graham Ball, everyone.
Go away, I'm busy. How you doing, mate? All right.
Very well this morning, mate. Very well.
Good.
What were we on with today, Graham?
I'm carrying on with the P34 Tyrrell, the 1/20th scale kit by Tamiya, the old six-wheeler Formula One car. I've got the engine and most of the suspension done. The exhaust pipes are now all put together and they're sat on the shelf drying at the moment because I've got some undercoat on them. So I'm going to carry on doing some little sub-assembly builds like the rear wing and stuff like that, I think.
There's no photo etch with this, is there? Or anything like that?
No, not with this one.
Straight plastic kit, but Tamiya do give you like the steering on its articulated rubber tyres.
Yes. Yeah, you can actually, Tamiya do a photo etched set that goes with this particular kit if you want to do photo etched wings, that sort of thing, just to cut down on the thickness of the sidewalls of the rear wing, etc. But I haven't bothered with that. I'm just going straight forward from the kit.
If you don't mind me asking, Graham, what did you pay for that?
About 19, 20 quid, something like that.
Is that all?
Yes, yeah. It's an old kit. I can't remember what year it was, but it's quite an old kit.
But as most of the regulars know, I'm a massive fan of rubber. I love rubber, and it comes with the rubber tyres.
Is that why you had that big tube of lube there?
Hey, I better explain. In the green room earlier on, we were comparing tubes of lube, and I've got the biggest tube of lube.
Mate, we go there to the garage.
In other words,
I'll explain more later.
That lube, but worryingly, he doesn't own an airbrush.
Hey! So yeah, I just love it when model manufacturers they go that extra little bit for their kits.
Yeah.
And Tamiya have always done that. Their car kits and motorbike kits always have rubber tyres. In fact, I can't think of one that they've done where they've been lazy and put plastic in.
No. Well, at some stage, I'm going to start revisiting a kit I've got in my stash, which is the 1/12 Williams FW14B.
Yeah.
So the big Nigel Mansell red 5 car in the camel livery. And I've part built the engine on that, but I've done nothing else to it in about 3 or 4 years. So I might get back at some stage and you might see that sitting on the bench.
Awesome. Thank you, Graham. We will come back to you during the show.
Thank you.
Right here, right now, 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 right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now.
I should have turned the volume up for that one. Great tune.
Yes, that's we always say down here when I listen to AC/DC. The neighbourhood listens to AC/DC.
I'm guessing it's just as hot as Tasmania in Australia today.
I reckon.
Yeah, it's 27 at the moment, about 85% humidity.
I wish I hadn't asked. No, it's freezing in the UK. Well, it's cold in York.
You'll be warming up for a few days soon.
Hopefully. Paul, my friend, what's on the bench today, buddy?
Well, on the bench is a kit that I bought because someone said it was rubbish.
Hey, I wonder who that was. Hey, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. I had a partner in crime when I said it was rubbish.
So it's a little box. So I was told the engine was rubbish, and having seen it in the kit, there's not even any fit. There's a few fins drawn on it, but I bought an aftermarket one for it.
No, you did right. The engine is absolutely
you cheated.
awful.
You cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's good.
So that's where I've gotten with that.
Oh, God,
But
I was going to say something there that would have been completely offensive to all our Australian friends. He cheated.
Well,
it's in the genetics, isn't it?
That's how we got here.
Apologies.
Yeah,
that was in humour.
But if I get bored with that one, this arrived on Friday as well.
Oh, nice.
Sort of can't fit this under the camera.
Get some lube.
Get some lube.
So,
Okay, but
so Andy's hobbies is TACOM, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. There we go. It's a little box. The side of the box doesn't even fit in. But if you take the top off the box, it's not like a lot of big kits. It's absolutely full.
See, in the green room, when Paul showed us this, I pointed out the rubber tracks because I hate rubber tracks in kits. And then Paul happily informed me that the actual half track in reality had rubber tracks.
Yeah, well, they were rubbish shod because they did a lot of road work.
Oh, well, you're changing your story now.
No, they weren't made out of rubber.
You made me feel all wrong earlier on.
But Townsend will know that.
They were made of rubber with a steel core through them.
See?
Yeah.
See, but, yeah, right there. Yeah.
So I feel double wrong now. Thanks, everyone.
There is
Mission accomplished.
a lot of bits in here.
Jesus, how many sprues in that box?
I don't know. I've lost count already. Oh,
Well, the thing is, if that's a rebadged TACOM, then TACOM, as we all know, people with experience of TACOM, I've got one kit, and the detail is stunning, to be fair.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's a
Well,
pause. There's a pause here because he has to take his shoes off
17.
to count to beyond 10.
Hey, I'm Australian. We don't have shoes on during the day.
Okay.
Here we
So it's about 15 sprues, and it's summer.
Wow. Awesome. Paul, thank you, mate. So you're going to be doing that as soon as you get bored? I don't think
Yeah,
you're going to get bored
no,
anytime
tomorrow.
soon.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
so
stuff.
that's going to go with the M10.
Right, okay.
And I'm just going to convince myself now to buy a Tiger.
And the M10's finished now, is it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay. Because I had some progress photo. You sent me some progress photos. I don't think I saw it finished. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Perfect.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it looks great.
Any new viewers out there or new to the modelling world, don't let the quality of this put you off from modelling. I mean, our Paul Price has only been modelling for a couple of days, and he's got that good. Love it. Love the muck. Love the rust. Love everything about it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, technically they didn't really rust. They didn't survive that long.
Well, we can use some artistic license, can't we, Paul? We're allowed.
Yes.
Build the model how you want to build it. Simple as that.
And the lights work on it too.
Oh, come on then.
Well, just put it away without dropping it.
Right, we've still got a packed show today. Paul, I'm going to move. All right, you got the lights on. Here we go.
That's the tail lights.
Yay!
Go off.
And the headlights.
Would they not have been taped over? Like
No,
that
they
little,
probably just never used them.
that little slit that they had.
They would have had night driving light covers on, and
Yeah.
it would
A purple light was.
it would only be on one side, and they would only use one light to drive with.
I'm just being picky, Paul. I do apologise.
That's all right. I just went by what was in the kit.
Thank you, Paul. We shall come back to you during the show.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Hey. Here's Marcus. Hey.
Hello.
Morning, Marcus.
Good morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So yeah, I've had a bit of a week. That's why I haven't been on.
No, we understand real life first. Or
Yeah.
we try to do real life first.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to recover. So what I do when I build a Gundam because it's easy. Nice. No
Bandai kits, perfect fit, perfect quality every time.
Yeah. So this is full burst mode, Strike Freedom, master grade. So that's a 100 scale. That I like to take.
English?
I thought it was. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't think Bandai get enough love in the modelling world because they do such great quality kits time and time again.
They do, but they cock it up now and then as well, like any other manufacturer. So yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Thank you, Marcus. We will come back to you during the show, my friend.
Thank you.
And now, from the United States of America, he's one of the best modelers I know on this planet.
We choose to go to the moon and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Talk about great stuff time and time again. It's King Bob, everybody. Morning, King Bob.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Hiya, Bob.
Morning, Bob.
You've just sent Paul Price to heaven, I think.
That's looking pretty.
It is, isn't it? I love the colour.
Purplicious is the color.
Tell us all about it, King Bob.
This is a AM or MPC 69 Pontiac Firebird. It's a rebuilder kit. This is a convertible. Just basically I had to strip it all down and undo the bad things that were done to it, and now I'm putting it back together.
I was wondering. I was going to ask you about when you said rebuilder kit. I thought it was another term that I didn't know. So this has been built by somebody else, has it, that you're rescuing?
Right, yeah.
One previous owner badly abused.
Yeah. So you have to kind of fix the things that they did, and basically I just stripped it all apart and started over.
Will you be adding your own finesse to it? Will you be adding some aftermarket and stuff like that? Because I know you like to light your kits up. You like to light your kits up as well, so
occasionally. I'll probably add spark plug wires. That's probably about it.
Okay, mate. We will come back to you during the show. Thank you for making the effort this morning, King Bob. Appreciate it, mate.
Yeah.
Right, let's bring everybody in. Good morning, everyone. If you've just joined us, if you're brand new to the channel, we're just a bunch of modelers and makers. We get together 3 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. GMT, UK time, and 9:30 a.m. On a Saturday for our Australian friends and people in other time zones. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to head over to the chat for a little while. We kind of encourage people to get into hobbying. It's not just plastic models. We get other people joining us as well that do diamond dots and crochet and all sorts of stuff. But hey, we try to encourage you to get into the world's greatest hobby for me, and that is plastic kit modelling. Love it. Right, first in on the chat this morning, I do believe it was David Markey. Oh, it wasn't. It was Joshy B. Joshy B says, morning, morning, Joshy.
Hi, Josh.
Good to see you. Welcome up.
Hey, Joshy.
G'day, Joshy.
It says, morning, Smegheads, Terry, Jets on panel at the bench and folks in chat. I'm at paintball today, but I'll see you all in Marcus's stream at 10 p.m. later on tonight. Good point. The must-watch show of the week is on a Saturday. It happens at 10 o'clock. Marcus is the host. That's 10 p.m. UK time, 11 p.m. Europe, and whatever time in the rest of the world. Great show. Link in description as well, so just click the link, make sure you hit notifications, then you'll be notified when our Marcus goes live. Anything special planned for tonight, Marcus?
Marcus?
Does it have any?
He's not in his bench. Look, headphones are there. I'll ask him that later.
I was about to ask him, will it involve lube, but...
Hey, we'll wait till 10 o'clock.
If Quano shows up, it will.
David Markey's joined us as well. Honoured member. We've got a lot of members in the chat as well this morning. David Markey says, morning, Terry. Morning, everyone on panel.
Hey, David.
Good morning. Could I say something, Terry?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, mate.
If you wish to be involved in the show, all you have to do is email Terry a bunch of photos of the work you've just done so he can provide you with a intro.
Yeah, that's a good point. We have had questions. How do you get on the show? It's dead easy. You don't have to be a member to join my panel. It is open to everyone. But one thing I do insist on, because it's a major part of the show, if you want to appear on here, make sure you've got a 1080p enabled camera, a decent microphone, and then go get my email address off of my About bit on YouTube. Send me some photos in landscape format, not portrait, of the work you've done, and I will make you a little intro so we can bring you into the show. That was clear,
and
wasn't
then take him out. Then take him out for KFC.
Yeah. God, I miss my KFC. I really do. And there we go. Joshy has indeed put a link into Marcus's show tonight. So please do
Yes.
click that. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notifications. That's the same for everyone on the panel. We're all streamers and content providers in our own right. All of us have everybody else on here has a decent channel apart from me.
And me.
Well, Paul, I keep on telling you, get some content out, mate.
Speaking of which, I can't believe how fast this year's going, but we've only got 9 months to go until Christmas.
Oh, did you have to, really?
Yeah, did you really have to?
I thought I'd remind people.
I mean, Marcus worked his nuts off just 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Still recovering.
Right, Dominique is usually live straight after me, Joshy. Joshy's put loads to watch on from the modelling community today. We got Dominique coming up straight after my show, I do believe. There's the link for it. Make sure you head over there, subscribe, hit notifications. Then you've always got something to watch. I mean, because apart from The Mandalorian, I think there's nothing to watch on TV these days.
I would like to announce some good news.
Go for it.
You're getting around then.
Cat?
No. Starfleet Academy second season has been cancelled.
Yes! Yes!
I
There was
wonder
just
why.
no need for it. There was no need for season 1. God, absolutely atrocious TV show.
Well,
Literally.
Apparently, from what I watched today, all the previous generation actors from all the earlier series, like the proper ones, like Kirk, Shatner, Picard, and most of the other ones, all requested a meeting with Paramount executives.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, and told them off for all the woke.
It was just
Sugar-
terrible. It was just terrible.
Sugar
It
honey
wasn't-
iced tea.
You know, I always believe TV shows should be like a kind of a reflection of the mix of people that we've got. And it was you'd think everyone in the future was either gay, lesbian, a teapot, or a fucking horse. Just ridiculous the way they'd done it.
Yes, well, they actually filmed both seasons back to back, and there was questions about it before they even started doing the final editing, and it was represented. You saw the final effort was represented in the viewing figures. The highest episode was number 1. People just weren't coming back to it.
Yeah, exactly that. But the thing is, they've done that much damage to the brand now that anything they make in the future, it just can't help but be better. Starfleet Academy was that shit.
But hasn't Paramount lost, or is it Disney that's lost the rights to it? They can't do it anymore, which is why they rushed those two out, because I understand that this is also going to be the last year of Strange New Worlds. Season 4 is going to be the last season.
I didn't mind Strange New Worlds. I kind of enjoyed that, to be fair.
The season 4 is going to be the last season of Strange New Worlds.
But you know, even Strange New Worlds was inflicted with silliness, just plain straight silliness in some of the stories. Anyway, I digress. Zombie Hunter's joined us in the chat this morning, everyone. Hey, Zombie Hunter, welcome aboard, mate.
Morning, Zombie.
Hey, Zombie.
Everybody saying hi. And David Markey over on Rumble. Thanks for joining us on Rumble as well, David. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, indeed, we are streaming. We are streaming from YouTube and Rumble today in full glorious 1080p. And new people who are tuning in, please don't be put off by all the blue spanners. Everybody gets a blue spanner eventually. Just take part in the chat for a couple of weeks so we get to know you and make sure that you're not one of these AI bots that are inflicting themselves on so many live streams from our community at the moment.
So you got to apologise to Rob again?
That one's gone, mate. I sorted that one out.
Because I go into full primes on Tuesday night saying, "Hi, I'm real."
It's the real Rob.
On the roll, Rob.
Oh no.
Athol McNichols joined us in the chat. Hey, Athol, good morning to you, mate.
Hi, Ethel.
Morning, Ethel.
Hello, Athol.
Cat,
But I'm going to have to say carefully.
have you moved your camera at all?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gone whited out.
it's whited out like you got a big floodlight or something.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey!
It's just moved over. I was
Welcome
looking
back,
for
Pastor.
I was looking for a part that pinged over there, and I couldn't see my own camera on the screen. So
Good catch there, Scott. Thank you, mate. And Josh is dropping all the links into all the famous people on the panel there. There's one for Graham Ball. There's one for Panzer Cat's channel, and Panzer has been threatening to drop some content, which is great.
Oh, since that's happening, I might add. I may not be able to stream Wednesday, so I might have to cancel that, as I'll be working night shift. Oh, they call it night shift, but really, I'll be finished and on my way home about 2-3 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning. So,
real life first, Scott. We all get it.
yeah, money.
You got to earn the modelling vouchers first.
And talking of Scott, there's a link to Scott's channel. Scott's always doing live streams normally. Your 11 o'clock one's still going ahead tomorrow morning, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
That's
Sunday's
quality.
only, it's just Wednesday.
yeah, I may persuade Joshua to step into your slot.
All right, well, more than welcome.
Hold it, Marcus. Hold it. I know. I can feel it. Just hold it, mate.
I am.
Not the only one biting his lip.
Just to clarify, Dominic isn't doing a live after you. He's got
Oh, he's
nothing
not.
posted.
Okay.
I think it was a one-off a couple of weeks ago when he did it.
Okay. And talking to Scott, Scott is restreaming this without the adverts to his channel. So I know a lot of people out there hate the adverts because it kind of stutters what's going on the stream. So if you don't like the adverts, head over to Scott's. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit notifications. Then you'll know when Scott goes live.
It's all free.
It's all free. It doesn't cost a penny to subscribe. There we go. And a link for Paul Price.
And everyone
Thank
likes
you, Josh. 27 degrees.
And there's the link to Marcus's channel as well. Thank you, Joshy.
Cheers, Josh.
27 up there. It's 18 here.
That's it, guys. You just put those damn Audis in their place.
Joshy's just posted a link to Paul B's model as well. Thank you, Joshy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Another
Very good.
great up-and-coming live streamer.
Oh,
And Scott, you might have,
I like that response, Paul.
Scott, you might have all the temperature, but at least when I go out in the countryside, I don't get savaged by bands of marauding squirrels. You know what I mean? Bloody hell.
Nor do we, because we don't have squirrels.
No, then we go for Nexus, that's why.
Oh, that's what the drop there's got him.
Don Gilchrist has joined us, another honoured member joining us in the chat. Thank you, Don. Says, crazy Swedes said no one ever. Lol. Jay McCready.
From The Thing, and it should be Crazy Norwegians.
That's it. Oh, hang on. Marcus is Norwegian now. Don't confuse things.
No, the line that he used was from the original Thing with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just accused
Yeah, thank you.
Marcus of being Norwegian.
Yeah, Marcus is a Swede, I'm a turnip.
Don't give turnips a bad name, you.
Aw.
Too late.
Could have been a Brussels sprout.
And we've been joined in the chat by the hardest working man on YouTube, Dutch Dave Models. Welcome aboard, Dave.
Hiya, Dutch, all right, mate?
Hey, Dave.
Oh.
Another thing people forget about as well, in the chat, if people have got a blue spanner, they can advertise their channel and any content that's coming up. So please go ahead. I honestly don't mind. And also, it's easy. You just click the name and you can go directly to their channel. And your support is most appreciated. It really is.
Yeah, and should we talk about it now, Terry? Or?
I was just about to say we were going to talk about something that you've got sitting.
We
patiently.
were, but I've still got 15 minutes of chat. So let me wind down, get a bit closer to the bottom.
Wind it up. Wind it up.
Atoll says, one previous owner, Burt Reynolds, driven on the film Smokey and the Bandit. I think that was for King Bob, wasn't it? Atoll says, and Scott, only 8 months before Telford happens.
Exactly right, mate. Exactly.
And-
That's providing the fuel doesn't rise too much, because if that does, the tickets will rise, and we'll just have to wait and see with that.
Yeah.
We've already hit $3 a litre up here, Scott.
There you
Dan
go.
Asher's joined us in the chat, guys. Hey, Dan. Morning, mate.
Hello.
I haven't even
Hello,
looked
Dan.
yet.
Sorry, missed that, Scott.
I was just commenting. I haven't even looked what the prices are here. I know it's gone up.
Soon they won't actually put the price on the pumps. It'll be letters. OMG TFD.
Yeah.
Or do you really need it?
No, it'd be GMG. Oh, it should be OMG, rather.
I think Pete's Toys and Things is in 2 chats at the moment. But morning, Pete. Welcome aboard, mate.
Hey, Fee.
Okay.
Dan's accusing me of being an AI bot. I'm not, I assure you. I'm quite real. Hello.
Morning, Dan.
Yeah, see the 10 fingers on his hand?
The dead giveaway for Terry, if he's got 6 fingers in each hand, he's inbred.
One of our honoured members, David Markey. I thought you were my friend, mate. He says, don't tell him, Dan. He thinks he's real. Everybody's saying hi in the chat. And Harry Marwick's joined us this morning. Morning, Harry. Welcome aboard, mate. Yes,
Morning, Harry.
Honoured
Hi, Harry.
member.
Hi, Harry.
Wrong Harry Marcus.
For England, Harry and St. George. Love the name, Harry. Good, solid British name.
Then explain Terence.
Well, I don't know where that came from. I know it's an Irish name, but I've got no Irish in my family whatsoever.
Well, there might have been one for a lip. No, don't say that, Paul.
Dutch Dave has just dropped a link to his channel. Please do head over there, give it a subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe and shows a bit of appreciation for the content that we do day in, day out, 365 days of the year. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, 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 hi. Let's get down there. All right, I'm only 9 minutes behind now.
Only 19.
Only 9 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. And Zinzan's joined us, another extremely good modeler. He says, good morning, Mr. History, and also a very good day to everyone on the panel. Morning, Zinzan.
Hello.
Morning, Lord Z.
Hello, Zinzan.
God, I wish EV Mux would get it together and let the emojis through in the chat. They work on the YouTube and they work on Rumble, but for some reason, EV Mux, the streaming platform that I use, when I see them, it comes out like that. God level, wow, expensive, amazing, great work. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. Come on, come on, come on. And then we'll talk about that
Thing.
huge thing.
Thing.
Zinzan says, I must apologise to my viewers as I have failed on the 365 front. There are more videos coming. Okay, mate. All right, all the members are using the members only emojis now. All right, I've got. Zinzan says, at Harry, I find your written emojis much easier to follow. Dan says, it takes as long as it takes, Lord Z. This is true. Right, bring that up, Scott, please, if you can. I know Moz has done a standalone video on this, but we have to talk. We have to talk about this.
Yeah.
That's our Moz from Airfix and Chill. He's got a massive show every Monday at 8 o'clock, and he's done a video on this.
Terry, he may have a massive show, but he doesn't have a massive tube of lube.
Hey!
That we know of.
I can feel good about some things then. Tell us all about it, Scott.
Right, this is Trumpeters. It's a new release, or will be a new release this year sometime.
If they actually go ahead, it may be a spoiling placer to see if there's going to be any interest in it.
Yeah, it is meant to be the model of the Messerschmitt ME 323E. They did use this as a transport, but I don't. It's meant to have been a transport. They did build it. I don't know if they actually used it though, because it was so slow and cumbersome. It would have been sitting dark in the sky. And as you can see, it's 6-engine, and it's meant to be a 1/35th scale.
So Panzer works it out. 1 meter 43 centimeters wingspan.
No,
Who?
1 meter 55 centimeters.
Who, apart from Paul Price, has a hanger to put that thing in? Seriously, if you're going to make a model, I don't know. Well, I certainly haven't got the space. You know.
Can you perhaps zoom in on the image so people can get a better look at the actual aircraft?
I probably could, but just a warning, it is a fuzzy image anyway, so that's as good as I'm going to get it.
Yeah. Originally, it started off as a glider, and it would be towed by 3 Heinkel 111s. Then they decided that allocating the 3 Heinkels to tow 1 glider, they decided to put the engines on it, and it was designed to transport tanks. It was
found 120 seats in it.
Yeah. It was the World War II German equivalent of the Hercules or the Globemaster.
Yes.
I mean, the production of it has to be worthwhile to the company to be able to sell enough to cover the costs of research and production. I can't see that there's going to be a huge market. Well, there isn't going to be a huge market for it. I don't think anyone's got the space apart from museums.
Explain then. In which case, explain Sora Art's Dora railway gun.
With the door though, that can happily sit. That can happily sit on a slim shelf.
In a fish tank.
Yeah, in a 2 foot wide shelf.
Fish tank.
Or fish tank.
Yeah, 2 foot wide shelf that's got a 120 kilogram load limit. Yeah, the 323 came from the 321 glider. 213 were made, with 15 being converted from the 321.
What I was
15 of them.
Yeah, but to give you an idea of what Trumpeter does is that they announce a kit to see if there's the demand for it. It may never come to fruition.
We all want the one.
The cases I'll cite are the Trumpeter announced last year, the Challenger 1 Mark III, and the Challenger Armoured Recovery Vehicle, neither of which have been released. There was test shots done of them, but no one has seen them outside of shows, and no one's seen any of the kits in the model shops.
I mean, but how accurate would they be, Pansy? Because has it entered service yet?
The Challenger 1 Mark III was in service. It's the Gulf War version.
Oh, the Mark III. I thought you were saying the Challenger 3.
The Mark 1-3.
Okay. I'll shut up.
Yes.
And if you're wondering about size, that's B-52 that Tallarari released, which is 172 scale. That would be the 323, sorry.
Stick of the old Mazda, Scott.
Would have to be a little bit bigger than that. But as a model that's out now, that's probably the biggest one you can find.
Unless the audience know better.
Yeah, and I'll bring it up. As you can see with the dimensions there.
Don't get me wrong, I love big kits, I do. Like my 124 Airfix Vintage Classics, love them, but they can all reasonably fit on my shelves. And I love the idea of the 135 Gigant, I do, if I had the space. But, oh God, time for a bigger house. More members, please.
But Trumpeter also announced a 148 scale Avro Vulcan.
Yeah, that's going to be built.
Yeah, that's also amongst everything that they've announced they're releasing, was the Avro as well.
Right, in case you missed it, I'm moving on from Trumpeter's madness. I don't think we'll ever see that kit. I honestly don't. I totally agree with Panzer in that it seems to be a tester, testing the waters, dipping a little toe in, see what the reaction is. Thing is, we should all give it a positive reaction so they go ahead and release it.
And they sell it for nothing.
Exactly.
Nobody wants
It goes in the bargain bin.
Well,
it's a big bargain bin.
Yeah, the biggest model that Trumpeter have done at the moment, I think, is actually the Satan missile system, which they did in 1/35 scale. It's what's that? The Topol missile system, it's known as Satan. It's one of the biggest ones they do. It's about what's it? About 80 centimeters long, and it's basically a giant tube on wheels. You spend most of the first 40 odd construction stages building the wheels, the wheel and suspension bogies.
Right. Okay. In case you missed, well, you will have missed it because I only announced it on the member stream. I made my decision. I'm doing the King George V from Tamiya 135, and I've already begun work on it. One of the things I'm going to be doing is articulating all the turrets, so they'll all have servers on. And I want the guns to flash to simulate gunfire. And it will be full remote control, so you will be seeing her on the Riveroos at some point. So just let me show you the turret that I've put together so far. All of the turret stuff is scratch built, none of it's aftermarket. The only thing I've had to buy for this are the LEDs, which were about £2 for 50 of them. If you're watching this now, I'll just try and flash it up for you. So that's the simulated gunfire.
I see 3 doesn't appear to be flashing.
Yeah, I've lost a cable somewhere. Where's it gone? I'll dig that out later. But that's the effect. And the LEDs, because I've cut off the original barrels, I've used just some slim aluminium tube. One of the things I did have to do is coat the LEDs in crystal clear to give it some kind of insulation. Because the actual soldered joints on the LEDs are bare. So I didn't want them shorting out, and that could have happened with that last one. I have indeed got all of the cables here, I'm sure I have. No.
It could just be the angle on the camera.
Hang on a minute. No, it's definitely gone. Let me have a look at these cables. Yep, 4 there. But anyway, I've got hundreds of those LEDs. It's just easy to replace. So that's what I'll be doing with those. There's 10 guns altogether. Thank you for correcting me the other day, David Markey, that will be flashing. All of them will be turning. I'm going to look at the anti-air guns as well to see if I can tie that in to make them move. but they are very tiny. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So that's my next build. I'm going to have a summer of building ships. I've got the Bismarck to do as well. And I have gone aftermarket for that. I've bought the wooden deck and all the photo etch kit, but that's stuck in China at the moment because this bloody war that's going on. Donald could have waited a couple of weeks to start his frigging war. Anyway, that's what we're on.
I'd write him a letter if I were you, Terry.
And I am already loving the build. I am. It's Tamiya kits. Well, we all know they're really good.
I'd just like to clarify something, Terry. It wasn't Mr. Trump that started the war.
Well, we can't mention the other lot because we get accused of being anti-Semitic and
Yeah.
get taken off the air, taken to court, put in prison for 10 years just for expressing an opinion. That's the kind of ridiculous country we live in England at the moment. Right, I'm going to go back to the chat for a little while. They're all happily using the emojis again.
I'd just like to point out that if he's watching, hi, BB.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry about it. Zinzan says, you're a kind man, Dan. Atoll says, only a week to go, then I will be blind to lives for 4 to 6 weeks after my eye operation, and it's getting scary. Mate.
You'll be fine, Ethel.
Terry,
Hello.
look in the green room.
Uh-oh.
Trouble's
We're
arrived.
in trouble now.
Trouble's arrived. Yeah.
How many times did we say his name?
I wasn't piggybacking your video, mate, honest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Moz6510.
Wow, the echo on that.
What are you doing out of bed this time in the morning?
I shit myself.
Simple answer.
As I said to Dad, nappies, Moss.
How you doing, Moz? You all right, mate? Morning.
Yeah, morning. Did anyone here get the Airfix Scale Model World magazine?
I believe somebody's featured in it, aren't they? With a thing beginning with S.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
He's got his stalwart in the Apex magazine.
I know.
He's famous.
I know. It's not just on the world's longest intro, it's now in a magazine as well.
No, well done, mate. No, deservedly so. A great rendition, that Stalwart. Said it right from the start.
I'm very pleased, yeah.
Every time I see that stalwart, Moss, I keep expecting to see Mr. Hughes and his crews come up to it
Yeah.
and ask it, say, will it start?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. It still drives. That's the thing, totally inaccurate, but so what? It's a
model.
Yeah,
Who
But,
cares when it looks that great? Seriously.
Yeah. Did I show you that I finished the Marder with it all now weathered up and everything?
There might have been a video on it, wasn't there?
There was a video on it, but I didn't know whether I've now weathered it up and made it all dirty and
That's nice.
You know.
Yeah, we solved the thing about the tracks anyway. So
Yeah. Well, I did a video because I mentioned our good friend there on my video and said, look, if I'm wrong here, push all your abuse towards him because he told me it when they're on backwards. So you know what I mean. But you are right. If you look at different pictures, there's either way in it. They could be on backwards, could be on forwards.
Yeah. Well, if you look at
Well, it's
images
online,
of the French when the French had it, they had them fitted
Yeah.
the correct way. It wasn't until the Germans put their things on that they put the tracks on back to front. But
Yeah.
then some Germans put them on back the right way as well on those vehicles.
Yeah, that's right. Also, on the flip side of that, somebody wrote a comment saying he drove a bulldozer for years with one track one way, one track the other, never made a blindest bit of difference. So
Well-
good morning, Harry. So it's definitely one of them.
But if the tracks are fitted the wrong way, it means that the engine is working. The vehicle isn't moving efficiently, so it consumes more fuel to power it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
conversely, if you take a look at the Churchill tanks on the Dieppe raid, some of them they've all fitted with a similar type of track.
Yeah.
They sometimes they've got the tracks back to front.
Hobby Time's joined us, everyone. Hey, Hobby Time, welcome aboard, buddy.
Hobby
Hey, Hobby Time.
Never have I went to Hobby Time's house and I've never seen so many model kits. He's got one wardrobe just full of every Star Wars release that Bandai have ever done.
Oh, Hobby Time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what a collection!
He's worth robbing, I tell you. I'll send you his address later.
Thank you.
Highest bidder.
Right,
he'll probably beat you around with his extra leg, the one he uses for swimming. But we had such a good time. He was, we went upstairs and there's just motorbike kit after motorbike kit after motorbike kit. It's unbelievable. And and we've been talking. Not being morbid, but we've been talking this because we lost a friend, didn't we? What happens to your stash when you pass over?
Sadly, it goes on eBay, doesn't it?
It's got me thinking. I've got plans in place now. We're seeing our solicitor next week. And I said, already we've got this. Has got every single password that I ever use. So he's got a folder with a letter in it, and I wrote down every single password that I use. And when I upgrade a password, I have to change a password. All I do is then send an email to the solicitors saying add this password to the file with a date on it. So if it doesn't work on one date, you can go through So
Do you not use Moz? Do you not use Dashlane?
Oh, you pardon?
Dashlane. Do you not use Dashlane?
No, that's the problem. You see, I use the Apple Mac version. It's all built on the Apple.
Because then
My
it's one
problem is
password
that-
for
Yeah.
Dashlane,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Oh, but it doesn't quite work like that because what if they don't have that original password?
Well, that's the only one you have to update whenever you have to change that one, because they can always get into your Dashlane to see
Yeah.
all your other ones. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I just did it so that it is one of those things. And the other thing is that I've got to name some people in my will that if something does happen to me, God forbid, that they can, that they know what to do with all my kits if anything happens to me, so the wife doesn't get ripped off or anything like that, So.
Yeah, Dutch Davis saying compliments on the Marder Moz, looks great.
Thank you very much.
Can't believe you got in a magazine. You get.
I know. Yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it? Not being morbid, but you've got to think about these things in life, haven't you? We don't know when our last breath is, do we? Flowers are picked, whether they're in full bloom or on their way out. Do you know what I mean? It's like you look at life like a flower. You could be picked before you bloomed, during you bloomed, or after you bloomed. Do you know what I mean?
It could be worse though. You could have just spent 200 quid on a pile of kits, and you never get to enjoy the looking at the boxes because the delivery turns up after you pegged.
Well,
Yeah.
I tend to keep my stash under control. I mean, there's about 14, 15 kits up there. That's all.
Is that all?
Yep, that's all.
He's not a real modeler, though, is he, lads? Come on, let's be honest.
You can
No,
get.
really.
I have.
Only part timer.
He's a part-timer.
It's all right, Terry. It's all right, Terry. I'm with you.
He sounds a bit
I have
casual.
one kid in my stash.
I'm saying nothing. All I had in my mind there was just a bunch of swear words. So I'm saying nothing.
You know, you got those who are casual, part-time and full-time, and those who on that European time, isn't it? What they call it, like, you know, when it comes to scale model collecting.
I don't care. Do it the way you want. If you want thousands of kits that are just going to get flogged on eBay for less than they're worth when you die, fine.
But you would never have owned them. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yes, but I've got scale mates. I can just look at all the shinies that I would really want. And
Yeah,
plus,
mate.
when my channel gets to 1 million subscribers, I'm going to buy a fucking big warehouse.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yeah,
fill it,
yeah.
and then he's going to have a heart attack when he realizes how much money he spent.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
Anyway, this gigant.
But
Moz.
going back to the subject, yeah, Moz is right. We don't think of our mortality. For those in the know, I had an issue 2 years ago where I was suddenly had to confront my possible mortality, and that affected how much I spend on modelling. So I have drastically reduced my modelling budget quite considerably.
Fair play, mate.
Looking at my stash, I have to.
Panzer, you just don't need to spend any money at all on kits. You don't. You've got literally 5,000 kits in your house.
Just going to say, Panzer, on that flip side, do you find yourself now spending no money on kits, but any tool, any paint? Because I'm terrible at that. When I go to a model show, I don't necessarily buy a model kit now, but I've got to get the newfangled gadget or the new thing. And half the tools that I've got end up in my Hardcastle metal drawers and never get seen again. So, you know.
Yeah, well, I will admit that I did spend quite a considerable amount of money between Christmas and New Year on resin update kits.
Yeah,
that have been announced, and I did buy a couple of resin kits. But as for paints, no. I'm quite settled with the ranges that I use now. Tamiya, the AK Real Colours, the Mr. Hobby, the Valhalla model colour, some of the third gen clones.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with my Tamiya LPs. I'm happy with my Outlaw paints, which are no longer available. But I have got a bit of a hard on now for Mr. Colour. You know, whether it's anyone can agree, they are like, you know, when I get them now, the first thing I do is whack them 50-50 with MLT. So as I get them, I've even bought my own bottles. So like here, this is Mr. Surfacer 1500, which is my favourite primer now. And so I get these bottles quite cheap. With the lid, they've got especially got a really good lid on the top. That's what I like, is the lid. The lid's a really good lid. And what I do is the first thing I do is I pour the paint into one of these bottles, and then add the MOT and maybe even thin it even a bit more to like 55 to 45 paint. And this is my go-to now for priming everything. And I think it's an amazing paint. Absolutely, just don't have all the colours. That's the trouble, isn't it? You know, nobody has all the colours. LP's terrible for what's missing in that range, I tell you.
What's the gig with Mr. Hobby then? What makes them better than everybody else?
They're a Tamiya clone.
Yeah, but I think they're a Tamiya clone, but you get a really good coverage with them. When LP, like, you know, LP's good. Don't get me wrong, because I've used LP. You know, I don't really use X and XF anymore, but the range isn't there. But Mr. Hobby Colour, you just fill it 50-50 or 60 fillers, 40 paint, and then come back to me after you sprayed it, and you go, and it's dry within about 2 minutes. Brilliant stuff. really, really good.
Depends what you mean by dry. Do you mean
touch dry?
Yeah, I reckon it's good. It's pretty dry.
That's Mr. Hobby there.
Yeah.
There's two ranges that they do. Wait a minute, let me grab one.
Oh God, it is a clone, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. There's Mr. Colour Aqueous, which is the water. Oh, I'm not full screen.
Yeah.
There's
That's
Mr. Colour
something.
Aqueous, which is the water-based version.
You like
and
that?
then there's Mr. Colour.
Yeah.
Which is the
lacquer one.
The lacquer one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's got a week. Why have we got a week?
I think lacquer was the game changer when it comes to paints.
Yeah, totally agree.
But saying that though, if you have enamel and then you cellulose thinners with enamels, they can dry as quick as enamels. Yeah, that's the stuff, mate, King Bob. It's my favorite. It's my favorite primer. It's my go-to primer on everything.
Yeah, the Mr. Finishing 1500.
Yeah.
Black, white, and gray. I got all three colors.
They also do pink.
Yeah.
I used the grey.
Yeah.
The
They
pink's
do.
an awful pink, though. The pink is an awful pink.
Yeah.
It's more of an orange.
Wait a second. This is the pink. Here we go.
Yeah, I've got the pink here. I don't think it's that good.
It's,
I don't think
it's,
it's the right colour pink.
it's designed to go under yellow or red paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any of that, but I've got a big tube of lube.
Oh, God, he's still at the lube.
For all the good that'll do to you, Terry, you might as well just stick it up your.
Right, the Gigant. Who's going to buy it, Moz? Who the hell's going to buy a 1.5 metre wingspan Gigant?
I don't believe it. I think you've got more chance seeing Prince Andrew come back than see them lose to
Jesus.
I don't. Do you know what though? You think about it. I know people think, yeah, but they did the Dora. They did the Dora. Yeah, I get that. But the Dora was is something that If how are you going to invest? If you think about it, 130, I don't think that you have a machine big enough. If you think about it, those wings are going to be 1.5 meters across. So you're going to need a machine that's going to be able to tool apart a meter long.
Well, it's not going to be one part, is it? The wings are going to be multi-part with
multi-part wings.
Minimum of 3 parts.
After I took down what was showing off, I went and had a look at a bigger model, and someone, and I don't know the brand because I couldn't get into it, there was a picture of someone standing next to it, which I was trying to get to show everyone, but it kept taking me to a website.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was one. It was a 148 scale B-52 bomber.
Yep.
HPM, I think, did that.
HPM, mate. Yeah.
And there was someone.
They also did the big Fokker.
There was someone standing next to it, so you get the size of the scale, and the model was taller than them.
Then they also did the big one that the Ukrainians used to run before it got sort of blown up.
Right.
And that came with a fiberglass wing because it was so big. The Illusion or whatever, the big transport aircraft.
Antonov.
The Antonov, that's the one.
That's it.
Someone's released it only last year, but it's not at that scale. It's something like
it's 144.
144 or something like that. Yeah. And even that's pretty big.
I can't see them doing it. Why don't they just invest their money and do a 132nd Foxbat or something like that? Do you know what I mean? It's I just don't. I've got the Great War Hobbies ME323 upstairs, and it comes with little little tanks and everything, you know. That's but I just can't see them doing it in 130. And why not 132nd? Why not
So you can
132nd?
put a 135th tank in it.
Yeah, I get that.
Plastic Monkey's
And
joined us,
130
everyone. Morning, Plastic Monkey.
Morning, Monkey.
G'day, Paul.
But like I said, I think it's a spoiler. I think they put it out there to see what the reaction is going to be. The best advice I can give you is to keep your eyes next year on some of the Asian plastic model expositions where the Chinese manufacturers go to show off what they've got coming. Because that's the only place that I've seen images of the Challenger 1 Mark III and the Challenger Armoured Recovery Vehicle, because a lot of people got quite excited with the plastic model of the Challenger Armoured Recovery Vehicle, because the only one prior to that used to be the resin conversion from Accurate Armour that went onto the Tamiya hull. But no one has yet seen, the models have not yet entered production. It could well be that they may be out this year, but they were announced and displayed last year. We shall see.
We shall.
Yeah, Harry's saying, look at the border doing that new tool Heinkel 135. Yeah, it's nowhere near as big as the Gigant, though.
Yeah, I still say I would like to see 124th Phantom.
Well, that's doable, isn't it? That's not overly huge.
Just imagine how many extra decals they could fit on it.
Right, I still don't really. I just see the development of the tooling is the issue on all of these kits.
Yeah, the cost of it.
The cost of it.
Well, you've just been down the route of comparing it to other large-scale models. I mean, what was it? A couple of years ago, we had the Hong Kong models. Lancaster, that's not a small kit. They managed to do that with slide moulding and whatever, and dirty great spars across to support it.
Yeah, but they also released a B17 in 135th as well.
Yeah, it's just having the space. That's all. I mean, I said it earlier on. If I had a bigger shed, I would be throwing my money at the screen. I love my big models. I do. But I haven't got a big shed. I don't know many people who have great big spaces to display these things.
And you've got the tube to prove it.
Yeah. Certainly give those wheels a bit of a lubrication.
There's always just one.
But yeah, well, there you go. That's a B24 at 132.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Paul's in that lucky situation. If he can't fit him in his workshop, he'll put him in his warehouse with his cars.
There's no room in there. Now that my son's got a key to that, I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, he's not got a good track record with your cars, has he?
No, not after what he did to the Ute. But that's all right. None of the cars in the shed actually run.
So I'm guessing with that plane, Paul, there is a dirty great spar running right across, is there?
Yeah. Same as in the Royal Aircraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the crew sat in it without seatbelts.
Zombie, good comment. He says, when you make big things, you make room.
Yeah. I mean, the shed up the coast would not be very compatible with models. Not very compatible with cars.
Just got a bit of breaking news here. Ian Huntley has shuffled off his mortal coil. 3 cheers, everyone. Hip,
yes,
hip.
hurrah!
Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray!
If you don't know who he is, by the way, he's
Google him.
Well,
he's dead now.
Just, well, yeah, Google him.
Well, who was he?
A massive rapist.
Pedophile. He was a murderer.
Rapist.
He was a murderer. He was a murderer. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if anybody knows our little puppet carrier sector here in Oz, Agro. He passed away today as well.
Yeah, the recycled bath mat.
Mm.
Ian Huntley, was that the thing that it was in the news the other day that he got stabbed in the eye or something?
He got smacked repeatedly over the head with a large knobbly metal pole.
Thing is, he must have been stabbed in prison about 8 times.
Yes.
What I remember. Oh, they could have left him in there and stabbed a bit more.
They obviously weren't doing a good enough job.
No.
They call themselves murderers.
I mean, some people believe in like the death penalty for people like this, whereas that's just done and dusted, isn't it? Whereas if you send them to prison, they have a much more horrific time.
Oh, it's not only that; it's also the fact that some people do get accused of things.
Yeah. I'm fully behind that, Scott. You know, I'm not a fan of the death penalty, just in case they make a mistake.
Which has been proven in the US.
Yeah,
There's been lots of people being put to death and then finding out later on they was totally innocent. And you can't bring them back.
Did I read it? 85% of the death penalties in the 1970s turned out that they were innocent. You know.
Well, where did you get that information from? That can't be right. 85%? Jesus Christ!
85% of people. It was a big number or something of death. The people were sent to death. And they were found. They could have been found not guilty or something.
We've got some really happy conversations this morning. Fucking hell! We're all gonna die. Rapist murderers. Fucking hell! Happy Saturday, everyone.
If you really want to go down the rabbit hole, go and watch these programs about Lucy Lefby, and then come back to me.
I have no idea who that is.
I prefer space sci-fi readings.
Yeah. No, I think she's innocent, that woman.
We've got one in prison right now. Actually, I'm not sure if she's still there or not. He got charged for murder of her husband, who was on a boat, but they had no evidence that she was even on the boat when he disappeared. But she still got.
I'd say they set her up.
Yeah. But she still got convicted, even when there was no evidence. She still got convicted.
New people in chat. We've got Salkafar joining us. Welcome aboard, Salkafar.
Hello.
Hiya, mate.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, what's the word he hasn't seen in a long time, Teddy?
I'm just trying to see what word he hasn't heard in a long time, or she hasn't heard in a long time.
It's not like us to use big words.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Salkafar. Just a group of modelers and makers that get together 3 times a week just to show you our hobby, the world's greatest hobby, plastic model kit building.
And the glue smells so good. Sorry.
Sometimes we're talking about other things.
They may not be politically correct, but we talk about them.
And Ice Queen's joined us. Ice Queen, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Oh.
Now, whatever you do, don't mention spiders. Oops.
Yeah, Plastic
Sorry,
Monkey
sir.
Plastic Monkey agrees with you there, Moz. She was a scapegoat.
Yeah. When you get into it, mate, I tell you, it's this bloke who, this evidence, this Welsh guy, honestly, what an absolute twat. I tell you what, though, I fear if I ever get accused, God forbid I ever get accused of something like, fraud or something, because they just pin me everything. It's like, honestly, it's...
Luckily, it's mostly famous people that they get as a warning. They'll make an example of somebody famous as a warning to the rest of the, people. So, Harry says, "You mean lots of words joined together, making big words, Paul?"
Yeah. That's how
I'm
Australians speak. No spaces between the words.
yes. I'm certainly confident that after what happened to Prince Andrew, I will never visit Epstein Island.
Got enough pre-shading on there, Moz.
Pardon?
Got enough pre-shading on there.
You like me appreciating, don't you? I'm
Look
pretty
at
good at you.
Look at the wrist action.
The wrist action. Steady on.
Have you done this before, Moz?
This is a family show.
Too late for that.
Well-
Right, I'm going to go around the tables because it's almost that time. Good God.
Long strokes, Moz, long strokes.
Long strokes.
Make sure you go off the end. There we go. Marcus, my friend, you have a show coming up tonight.
I do. 10 o'clock. Back to the muster. It is.
It rounds off the week nicely. 10 p.m. UK, 11 p.m. rest of Europe. It's a must-watch show. Great fun every time.
Great relaxation.
Anything planned for tonight on the show, mate?
No.
Or is it
not-
just the usual chaos?
It's the usual chaos.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's the whiskey of choice tonight, Marcus?
Marcus?
It would be,
Marcus.
it will be a what do you call it? Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. We shall see.
Exactly.
And how are you getting
I
on with
will
the
ask
band?
you again tomorrow.
How are you getting on with the Bandai, Marcus?
Well, it's going well. I'm working on the leg units right now, so a little bit. It's getting there. Needs its armor. Putting
Is
it all
Bandai
together.
just do they just do sci-fi and Gundam now? Are they?
They do other things as well, but yeah.
Thank you, Marcus. That's the Marcus Show coming up at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure you are subscribed. And there's a link to Marcus's channel in the description to today's show. Please do head over there, give it a subscribe. It's absolutely free. And make sure you hit notifications because then you'll be notified of all Marcus's future shows.
Yeah.
Panzer!
Yes.
How you getting on, buddy?
Not bad. I have now added all the last missing photo etch. Well, apart from one which has went ding, and I'll never see that again. I've added my little conduit into the siren. I've added the little piece that needed to be glued on there, the piece that was glued on there, and there was something else I glued on. Oh yes, the sighting mechanism that popped off the anti-aircraft gun. It's now being glued on. I've got a little handle to make for a piece of photo etch that went ding twice. Once it was super glued to my thumb, and I only caught that because I'd nearly stabbed myself with it. And it's now on the floor somewhere. So I shall maybe scratch build a little sliver of plastic on that. But this one officially completed.
And you're on night. Are you on nights again for the rest of the week?
I'm on nights this week, so you will see me tomorrow on Connie's stream at about 5 o'clock for a couple of hours.
Yep.
And then you'll next see me on Tuesday on your stream and on Philip Prime at 8 o'clock.
Thank you again for making the time to join me today, Panzer.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, buddy. Mars, what you got coming up, mate?
I've got a video going live tonight on the.
I think we just lost your microphone.
Yes. He's got a video coming out tonight at some point.
Mars, we've lost your microphone, or you're frozen or something.
Oh, is I back in the room? Am I back in
Yeah,
the room?
you're back in the room, mate.
That's
Oh,
fine.
cheers. Right. I've got a video coming out tonight about the Tamiya wax stand with magnifying lens. I've got that coming out. I'm doing a review on that. Me personally, I think it's expensive. It's £100.
Nah.
You're picking it up for around 80. But you've got to buy the map for it if you want it to plug in for the lights to work without the batteries. You've got to buy the extra adapter, which apparently now has been discontinued. It's all sorts of. But yeah, so that's coming out tonight. My thing. I'm at the moment I'm building this Crusader Mark III. So hopefully we'll take it from there.
And don't forget, it's only a couple of days away. Moz has a great live stream every Monday, 8 p.m. It is the most watched modelling community live stream. I strongly advise you, if you're not subscribed to Moz yet, make sure you are subscribed. Link in the description to today's show. And thank you again for joining us today, Moz.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure.
I am going to go to...
I'm busy.
Come on then, Petty Officer, take it away.
Well, I've got the rear wing together. That's all done and dusted.
So does that mean it's a wing and a prayer?
Working on the canopy, just getting the seam down the middle there.
Graham, have I ever told you what's the difference between a rich Scotsman, a poor Scotsman, and a dead Scotsman?
Yes, and it's all about the canopy. I know.
Okay.
Graham, my friend, have you got any live streams coming up? Any videos dropping?
I dropped a video yesterday on stone stripping and how I go about it. Today is Saturday, isn't it? It was when I got up this morning anyway. So I'll be on Marcus's stream tonight. I might be on Connie's tomorrow if she's got space. And Monday I will be doing the third in the U-boat live build series at 11 a.m.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today, Graham. Appreciate it.
Good pleasure, mate. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, Paul, when can we next see you, buddy?
Yes. Tomorrow night on Aussie Modelers Live.
That's 9 a.m. for us guys, I do believe.
Yeah, it's a breakfast show for you guys. And I've just been plodding away at the Sky Raider. It's coming together nicely.
Coming together nicely.
How are you finding the instructions?
The instructions are fine.
He's doing this on purpose, Scott. Scott, he's doing this on purpose.
The instructions are fine. It's the scale model that's the problem. You know what I mean?
If you don't use certain kit parts, it's all right.
Right, that's what I was telling. We sorted that one. I think it was last year, wasn't it? You know, we're talking about shit instructions because I don't think
I've got a dirty great mute button here. You know.
You know, yeah. And he goes, yeah. The instructions are fine. It was a scale modeler's problem. Well, whatever. I think they were dreadful instructions.
I will explain. Both myself and Scott early last year both got the Trumpeter Sky Raider kit, which Paul is now building, and we were both complaining like bitches that the instructions were fucking horrible.
Actually,
they are though, mate. They are horrible instructions. Yeah. Who does the best instructions? Who does the best instructions?
I think Airfix would be in the mix.
Yeah, Lego.
Yeah.
Taking a minute. Yeah. Airfix. Tammy's all right. The thing I think Revels are all right. It just when you see when they show you a part and an arrow where it goes, but the arrow doesn't make it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're nearly there. Fuck it. We're halfway there. That'll do. Right. That's all well and good, but with the Airfix and the Revell, you see what it looks like after because it shows you. They colour it in red, don't they? So you know, you can see in the next section what you've already done, and that's very much like Lego. That's how Lego does it, isn't it? Yeah. So,
Ming also does that with their later instructions. They've actually colour coded the parts.
Brilliant! It's great, you know. Because I mean, what's the point of putting an arrow where it's, you know, the arrow's pointing just towards the model, but it doesn't even say where on the model it goes. But then on Airfix one, that does happen, but. At least you see where it's supposed to be. It's coloured red on the next, you know, the last step, like, you know. So,
I mean,
the worst instructions I've ever had were the Tacom Apache.
Yeah,
everyone said
that was as vague as hell. Nigel and I were building it at the same time. We had to keep talking to each other to see how it was going.
Yeah,
or where the parts were fitting.
Forgive me, guys. Somebody at the door. I'll be back in a sec.
You also have to take into account that there's different versions of that kit made by the same manufacturer, and they've went for a generic set of instructions and they've just copied it to the next kit, but some things get taken out, but are shown on the outline drawings. And you scratch your head thinking, "Wait, where's that piece?" You fit that piece, and then to discover that 10 stages later, the new part from that particular variant you're building goes in that space instead. It's a question of, for example, with the Sky Raider, there's 3 versions of that kit released, and the first set of instructions for the first kit they released was the right instructions, which shows you where everything went. It's only with the later versions, with more parts added, that the instructions get a bit confusing.
Well, I found that with Mini-Art P47. It was the instructions are vague. Like half of them were left off. Like, where does the exhaust system for the engine go? Yeah, on Scott's version of the instructions, they were there.
Yep. Who was the other kit manufacturer who was notorious for doing that? There's a guy called Jim Altergott. He's currently building a Dragon Panzer IV. And now this is one of the latter Dragon kits, where there was lots of little Easter eggs hidden in the sprues in the box, and there's no mention of them in instructions. It's doing the research on a specific tank that you're building, and when it was produced in the latter stages of the war, in the latter months of the war. That's what you need to do, the research, which what Dragon was trying to get to, but they never actually put it onto the box or the instructions.
Plastic Monkey says, Zucamura, brilliant instructions, even tell you what the parts are.
Yeah, they are decent.
Never done a Zucamura, but this time...
I'm planning on getting the Zucamura version of the Sky Raider, so yeah.
Yeah,
I would highly recommend the Zucamura Phantoms.
Yes, the F4E early,
especially for our good friend the Gerbil Graham.
But shut your
Graham, Graham, if you do an Air Force version next time, there's half the decals.
Oh, great. Before we go, can I just ask, does anybody here know anyone that's done an half-decent job on a Stolly? Because I'm thinking of buying one.
Hey! I can't think of anyone who's done a good job.
Mr. Hughes.
People don't realise is that that's actually a die-cast one that was left out in the rain. That's what it was.
I still reckon Moz he's got himself a little army of Filipino children. He sends them over there to get painted.
Hey, this is live.
Unlike the Filipino children, yes. Graham, if you're going to buy a Stolly, you're going to have to buy a lot of aftermarket stuff to make it actually look accurate.
Oh, that's not fair. It's got a couple of dimples on it, but other than that, it's all right. The Stolly kit. I've still got to build mine anyway. So
when they all kicked off about the side panels and everything, go and watch a Mr. Hughes video on it and see how bad the side panels are.
They are.
Yeah. I've still got my Stolly to build, but it won't be in any bloody magazines.
I liked it when they first started their first Stolly they did. The amount of rust that came out of the exhaust system.
Yeah. I cannot recommend that Stolly highly enough. And if you want to wait another 3 months, the Stolly's coming out with the crane. If you want to get the crane for it.
I thought that was already out. It's not out yet.
No. It was announced this year, wasn't it? It was announced in February that they were going to bring it out. Yeah.
They have to go the long way now, Terry.
Yeah. Well, I was saying that I've built in ages. It's got to be the Airfix Wessex. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, actually, no, they don't, because all the problems in the is not where the oh crap, is
Don't
not
drop
where
it, Scott.
it's not where the war is. It's the other one, a bit further north. So, yeah, although there are things happening in Israel, so yeah, probably not.
We've kept people long enough. Let's get out of here. Just a few more people to go, see what they're doing. Scott, what you got going on, mate? What's coming up in your world?
Yeah, well, I've got a live tomorrow at. I'll put my thinking cap on here in a moment.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yeah, 11 o'clock UK time, 10 p.m. Oz time. And I won't be streaming Wednesday due to work commitments. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott.
No worries.
Pig's gonads.
Oopsie.
Well, what did you drop, Panzer?
I didn't. I caught my painting stand.
Oh, that's all right then.
Let's go to the United States. King Bob, what you got coming up, mate? I don't think King Bob's got his microphone on.
I'll be on live tonight. Brian's live.
Got Fuels Model Garage.
Yep.
Awesome. And that's looking really well. I love the colour.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is that the chassis for it, Bob?
No, that's the chassis for a different one. The chassis for this one. That's the chassis for the Lindbergh. This is the chassis for this one.
Oh, holy cow, look at that.
Wow.
As we say here, that chassis looks fully sick. Scott gets it.
The other one.
Wait a minute. I see
This
Josh's.
chassis is for the Ford panel.
You should say it in a squeaky voice. That's fully sick.
I didn't want to be derogatory, Scott. Yeah, people might be watching.
And I know it's crazy o'clock in the morning over there, King Bob, but thank you so much for joining me today.
10 after 5.
Oh, we have to get up soon.
I'll just nip in. Joshy, since what's his face? Scott isn't streaming on Wednesday. You might want to get a stream up now.
Yeah.
Cover his slot, mate.
Josh is at work, so he can't.
But he's posting in chat.
Oh, there you go.
He can call it want to be Wednesday.
My chat is stuck. I can't see Joshy.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
He was in earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Wait a second.
You're still at the top of the chat from earlier.
Yeah, it's still yeah. Sorry, Joshy.
And finally, we come to my mate Paul B.
Hello, mate.
How's it going, Paul?
Only done a little bit, put the railings on the bridge.
Wow.
Got the life raft on there as well. So I just got the spotlight to go on that, and then that's the bridge finished.
Nice.
You're not far off actually finishing the full kit now, are you?
No, so once I get the lettering on the stern of the ship, I can put all the deck fittings on then. And
Yeah, really outstanding job on the woodwork on the deck. Love it.
then I've got to make a base for it as well, yeah, or stand.
Oh my God.
I know you're busy at work, buddy, but when can we next see you, mate?
I'll actually Scott's live tomorrow. I might jump on Scott's tomorrow.
Ooh.
And after that, I don't know.
Bring some lube.
Oh,
Possibility of next Saturday then. Keep your fingers crossed.
I might be working next Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Depends what happens.
Okay, mate.
Yeah. So unless you do a members members only on Friday.
Yeah, well, I'm not working Friday again, so hopefully I can stick another members only one up.
Oh, I'm not working Friday, so I should be able to join that one as well.
It's a deal.
If you're sticking a members up on Friday, make sure you have plenty of lube.
Yay!
I'm going to run out of lube at this rate.
That's on OnlyFans.
Going to say a quick hi to Following Ghost. Just joined us near the end of the show there. Hey, Following
Hey,
Ghost,
Ghost.
welcome aboard,
Hey,
mate.
Ghost.
Hey, guys.
And Harry Marwick says, Paul, are you adding crew and nets full of fishes?
No. Harry. No.
I just noticed Moz there put the magazine on the screen again. Go on, Moz, do it. So our Moz has been featured in the official FX magazine. Unbelievable.
Moz Miller.
He's now a published builder.
Yay! Next you'll be winning prizes at IPMS, mate.
Moz, did you take that photograph?
No, a guy called Malcolm Lowe did it.
Did you slap
Okay.
him?
I was going to say because the red fades out the rusting effect on it, so it all looks kind of red. You can't see much of the green on it.
Yeah, Moz's Stolly isn't actually pink. We've got proof of that with Moz's intro. You can see it looking good there.
Yeah.
You've also got to remember that sometimes the printers cheat and use limited runs of ink. Trust me, I know about printing.
I was just chuffed that my model ended up in the magazine. So
I'm chuffed for you, mate. I think everybody is. Brilliant.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Let's get out of here. Thank you so much to all the panelists joining me today, making that effort. I really do appreciate it. Everyone in chat, keeping the chat going, because that's how it works these days with YouTube. The more thumbs up we get on the video, the more chat we get. It helps put that video out there into people's feeds. And everyone watching on Scott's channel as well, I hope you enjoyed an advert-free experience, and make sure you get subscribed. There are links to all of my friends who join me regularly on the panels in the description to today's live stream. And please, if you can, help us out. Take a float around and subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe and doesn't cost anything to hit notifications as well. Most of us are live streamers in our own right. So thank you, everyone on Rumble. Thank you, everyone on YouTube. Let's get out of here, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
goodbye.
Take a giant step for mankind. I am inevitable. Who is this creature?
Even though you've been raised as a human being, you're not one of them.
You're unbearably naive.
Well, I was born yesterday.
You can teach monkeys to fly better than that. We get the feeling there's a war going on.
There's always a war going on. War is the world's favorite spectator sport.
I see you are practiced in worshipping things that fly.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
At my signal, unleash hell.
Never give up. Never surrender.
The Force is with you. You are not a Jedi yet.
Oh, now don't be like that, matron.
Shall we play a game?
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Say hello to my new friend.
Ideals are peaceful. History is violent.
You need a man with very special qualities to lead. He's got to be tough enough to do it, and he's got to be experienced enough to do it. Plus one more thing, he's got to be dumb enough to do it.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Hasta la vista, baby. And now,